Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you back to another episode of whatever you want to call this. Pokemon Sword and Shield, Battle Spot, Doubles, VGC. I wouldn't use the letters VGC. Battle Spot, Doubles, whatever it is. We are now playing as Whiskey. I know in the previous episode I was using my Shield copy because I hadn't yet completed Sword. We have now completed Sword, and what I did was I didn't even think about this in the first episode, which I could have done. I published my Shield team as a rental team, and I scooped it up on my Sword copy. So if I go into Versus now, and go to Battle Stadium, I have the team I was using in the previous episode as a rental team over here on my Sword copy. So we're going to keep going with this. So let me go to rental teams real quick, and we'll pop that open, and teams I'm renting, and this is the team right here. So let's just do a very brief overview. If you want to download this team and give it a try yourself, there's the code for it. But yes, this is the team I'm using right now for my current few battles. I will do probably this episode, maybe one more episode with this team. Then I'll switch it up to another team. I probably won't use a team that I'm training up or anything. I may just use a rental team. There's a rental team that I'm using currently that I actually really like. Been playing with it in my Shield copy in Battle Tower. It's been very interesting, so I might want to feature that team. Yeah, we got Rain, Pelipper, Ludicolo, standard fare there. We have Choice Band, Dragapult, we have Scarf Gardevoir, we have Intimidate, Helping Hand Support Arcanine, and we have Ferrothorn. So it's pretty interesting. I've only done one VGC battle spot, whatever, battle with it, and it won kind of in a way that maybe it shouldn't have, but we did win with it. So I'm going to hop on to ranked battles here, and again, this is now my Sword copy, so we're going to have a clean record of 0-0. So this is as if I've never done this before, because it's a totally different copy. So I'm going to go here into, no, absolutely not. I'm going to go ahead and go into doubles. And we're going to try to do 2, maybe 3 battles today. And we'll use Nostalgia, that is for sure what we're going to use. And we're going to go ahead and we'll put it on random. Let's see if we can find a trainer. And just remember, I'm not that great at this. I am very okay at this. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I fully don't expect to win anything, ever. So any wins are like, oh, cool. But I'm fully aware that most people are better than me at this because I only do it very briefly. What I'll do is when a new game comes out, I'll get into it for like the first month, and then I'll just kind of move on to other things, and I won't, there we go. I won't do it much else. Sin of Pride. All right, Sin of Pride. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's got that team. He's got Tyranitar and Excadrill, which he could lead. It also looks a little bit like Trick Room with the Chandelure. I'm not sure. That's the only thing that I really am noticing there. I'm probably not going to bring... Dragapult's pretty good here, I think. I'm going to go I'm going to go Dragapult. And I'm going to go Arcanine as my lead, I think. If he brings Tyranitar and Excadrill, I don't really have a good answer for that other than Ferrothorn, which kind of scares me. I think I may want to just bring Pelipper in the background. Pelipper is actually pretty good against most of his team. I don't think I'm going to bring it with Ludicolo, though. And I think I want Ferrothorn. Nothing on his team really hurts Ferrothorn other than the Chandelure. And Pelipper can take care of the Chandelure. I think that's what I want to do. Komodo is a little scary, but again, Pelipper can handle that also. So I don't really see a use for Gardevoir here, other than to take out the opposing Dragapult, which is actually really kind of useful. I think I'm going to go with Ferrothorn. I'm going to stick with Ferrothorn. I don't know. Ferrothorn's just reliable to me. I feel safe when I have Ferrothorn. Hence her name of security. But here we go. We're going to give it a go. Again, I'm probably going to lose, because I'm not actually good at this. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can eke out. I figured that was coming. Alright, so he's going to, for certain, outspeed me. He is certainly going to outspeed me. We are going to get the Intimidate off, which is very helpful. That's why I wanted to lead with Arcanine. It's mainly to get that Intimidate. What we're going to do, we're going to set up the sand, and Excadrill will be the fastest mon on the field, for sure. Dragapult will not be. And we need to be aware of that. So I think what I want to do is I want to U-turn. I want to U-turn into the Tyranitar, and I think we want to get a burn off on the Excadrill. I could probably be less hasty with these moves, but you know what? The longer I think about it, the more I'm going to second-guess myself. So, initial gut reaction. I like to go with gut reaction, and it probably means I'm going to lose and misplay more often than I probably should. But, who cares? Right? Who cares? He's got G-Max. I'm guessing Excadrill is going to get G-Maxed, although it could be the Tyranitar if it's weakness policy Tyranitar to get more health to take a super effective move. It is the T-Tar. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that's going to be weakness policy, which means we're going to trigger the weakness policy by U-turning into him. I think. No, rock resists bug, so we shouldn't trigger the weakness policy. So we're going to get the rock slide off. That's for sure. We might have some flinches. It is Life Orb. That's good. We don't get the flinch. We do a nice chunk of damage there. It's super effective. That's going to... It doesn't pop a weakness policy. It doesn't. That's interesting. So we're going to send out Pelipper. Get the sand gone, for sure. And we are also going to try to get ourselves a burn on the Excadrill. And the fact that that's... Oh, we flinch. Okay. And we got the Max Darkness. That's coming out on the Pelipper slot. Alright, we can take that. That's not a problem. So now we got the Rain up. I'm not really worried about speed here, but I think what I want to do... What do we got here? Is it lefties? It's lefties. Alright. What we can do here is we can either try to get a Tailwind up. I don't think the Tailwind, because of the Weather Wars, I don't think the Tailwind's going to be that useful. So I think I just want to get a Scald out here on the Excadrill. And maybe we can get a Scald burn. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just protect... I don't know if I want to protect the Arcanine. Do I want to protect the Arcanine? Do I even want to Scald? I don't know. Maybe I want to actually protect the Pelipper. The Max Darkness is going to be a problem, I think. We know we outspeed, or we probably outspeed the Tyranitar. I think I'm going to protect the Arcanine. Oh, did I go on I went on the Tyranitar with the Scald, didn't I? Oh, shit. I meant to go on the Excadrill. I just realized I did that. Oh, boy. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. But oh, man, that was a misplay. That was such a misplay. That was supposed to be the Excadrill. Oh, God, that's going to kill me. Oh, that was the biggest misplay I've ever made in my life, guys. Oh, man. That was such a misplay. Oh, God. That's alright, we can eat that. We can eat that. The sand's coming back up. That's a problem. That's why I wanted to get rid of the Excadrill. I know the play was the Excadrill. I know that. And I even did it before I backspaced. Oh, God. See, I told you I'm not that good at this. At least I get credit for knowing what the right play was, though, right? Come on. Come on, man. Alright, that's fine. We got Ferrothorn out here. We got Ferrothorn out here. We got Ferrothorn out here. That was dumb. I just remembered. Oh, actually, it probably wasn't that dumb. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get a Leech Seed on the T... Do we want the Leech Seed on the T-Tar? No, I think I want the... What do I want to do here? We're going to be the slowest mon on the field. So I feel like getting a Leech Seed up on the Tyranitar is probably a good idea, but the Arcanine isn't really that useful right now, other than trying to spread burn. So let's get the Leech Seed on the Tyranitar. Let's get the Will-O-Wisp on the Excadrill while we're able to do it. We just gotta hope for no flinching. I'm assuming... I don't know. I don't know what I should assume here. We gotta try not to get the flinch. We don't get the flinch, we connect with the Will-O-Wisp. That's good. So we can burn the X. I can't believe I targeted the Tyranitar. Oh my god, I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. Arcanine's going down here. That's okay. That's okay. We're getting destroyed. All because I misclicked. Because the Excadrill would have been gone. The Excadrill absolutely would have been gone. Alright, so Tyranitar gets seeded. Now, he can still do a Max Knuckle. I think he's got one more turn of D-Max. Do you have one more turn of D-Max, or is this it? I think he's got one more. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. Alright, so we get the burn damage off on the Excadrill. That's fine. Now, we do have one more turn of the D-Max. That's fine. Okay, so we are banded here, so we got to be very careful. We are going to have to lock into a move. But, what we can do, we still have our own D-Max. Oh, the D-Max is over. Okay, we do have our own D-Max. We do have our own D-Max. I'm going to go ahead and... I think we set up a Leech Seed on the Excadrill. Now, I don't think we do that. I think we set up we do a Power Whip on the Excadrill. I think that's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and D-Max. And I want their attack down. Right, so I think we want to use Max Wormwind. I don't think the defense drop really matters, and the special attack really doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and just Max Wormwind. These are the same, I think, yeah. So we'll go ahead and do this one with more PP. And we'll target down the Excadrill. That's fine, because either way, whoever I end up Power Whipping is not going to appreciate it. Oh god, this would have been such a different battle if that Excadrill wasn't there anymore. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. For the life of me, I cannot believe I did that. I can totally believe I did that. Let's hold on. Hold on. Let's be honest for a brief second. I can absolutely believe I did that. Excadrill lives. That's a problem. I should have targeted the Tyranitar. That's alright. We got the Leech Seed. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're gonna lose anyway. And I did, yeah, that's good. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, we missed. Oh, this is a disaster. This is a total disaster. It's funny. It's real funny. God, I don't give a shit, man. This is entertainment. He's not gonna die to the burn. That's the best part. He doesn't even die to the fucking burn. We're going to Power Whip the T-Star, and we're going to get Iron-Headed. We're probably going to go down here, but we did get the attack drop. We did get the attack drop, so we might not go down here to the Iron Head. I'm going for I want to get rid of the Iron Head. That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so now we can at least see what other mons he's brought. Who Ferrothorn's going to have to go up against alone. Power Whip fails because they both are gone, so that's fine. Dragapult still has a little bit of health left. That's okay. So we got Komodo. Oh, great. That has to be target number 1. And the opposing Dragapult. Alright. So the opposing Dragapult, we don't know whether that's going to be physical or special. I think first order of business is we need to Leech Seed the Dragapult, because I need to target down that Komodo. That Komodo's got to go. I don't really think I have a way of getting rid of it. Oh yeah, I do. I do. Dragon. Right. Of course. Dumbass. We win the speed tie. I assume it's a speed tie. We win the speed tie. We have to bank on that, and the Komodo has to go down in one hit. That's good. And now we put a Leech Seed on the Dragapult. And we should be okay here, honestly, because I don't think the Dragapult really... well, it could have Flamethrower. It could be a special Dragapult. If it's special Dragapult, it's not. That's fantastic. Alright, so I'm assuming he's targeting down my own Dragapult, which is okay. We're going to lose our D-Max. And Sandstorm is finally gone. So just like that, we've turned this into a 2v1. But it's going to be a 1v1, and we're going to have to deal with Phantom Force. So, I assume, again, that he's going to target down the Dragapult here. So I want to go for... I think the Dragon Darts is going to be the best way to go, assuming we live, which we probably won't. If he targets down the Dragapult, we're going to lose. Like yeah. Alright, so he went first. That was unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that he might win the speed tie there. It's possible, too, he could be adamant. In which case, I would always be faster. But we did get the Leech Seed up, so that's kind of what we need. This is physical Dragapult, which means he probably doesn't have a... Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be physical Dragapult. So I think what we got to do here is we just got to Gyro Ball. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. He's going to Phantom Force. But we're still going to get the Leech Seed. Still going to get Leech Seed. Yep. And now it's just a matter of, can we outlast? That Dragapult is potentially banded. Especially because he keeps using Phantom Force. I mean, it would make sense that he would anyway. But I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win here again, just because of Ferrothorn being a fucking stall monster. There we go. Look at that. Again, we win when we probably shouldn't have. And you know what? It's because Ferrothorn is that good. That's why. That's why I have Ferrothorn, is to do that. That's literally the point of Ferrothorn. Alright, so let's see. That's fine. Continue battling? Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. If it's fast, then we'll do two more, but I think one more is probably realistic. Alright. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, I gotta... First of all, I gotta not be hasty in terms of targeting the wrong thing. I also need to, like, think. Because I don't. I'm very reckless, and I fully own that. I know I'm reckless about it. Alright, so what do we got here? We have Sylveon, Dragapult, Whimsicott, Gyarados, Toxtricity, and Excadrill. So, there's no Tyranitar Excadrill, but Excadrill can still set up the sand itself. Sylveon Dragapult scares me because I actually have a team where I use that, and that's very scary. Tailwind from Whimsicott is also there. I don't know what the Gyarados wants to do, so I think what I want to do here, if I bring Rain, the problem with bringing Rain is the Excadrill can set up sand, but that's always going to be a problem. That's always going to be a problem. I think I want to bring Gardevoir Arcanine, because Gardevoir seems pretty solid here against a lot of things, except for the Toxtricity. The Excadrill, she doesn't really appreciate the Excadrill, but Arcanine takes care of that. Toxtricity, Ferrothorn can handle. And then I think I want Pelipper again. I think I want Pelipper for the Rain. So I want to lead Gardevoir, Arcanine. Definitely want Ferrothorn in the back, and I think Pelipper in the back is good too. Let's see how that goes. See how it goes. Gardevoir, Arcanine. That's why the team's called Nostalgia for me. That just takes me back to Pokemon X. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. See if we can win another one by being annoying with Ferrothorn. Whimsicott Excadrill. I can't say I'm surprised. That's a shiny Excadrill. Look at you. Alright. Can't say I'm surprised to see Excadrill lead. I figured that much with the Gardevoir there. So we're going to trace Mold Breaker, so we know it's not Sand Rush. That's good. That means we outspeed. That's what that tells me. The only thing I'm afraid of here now is that Whimsicott has Prankster, of course. It's going to probably set up Tailwind, and the Tailwind is going to make the Excadrill faster than Gardevoir, just by default. So I think what I need to do here, I could make a hard switch, because I see an Iron Head coming out. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to read that. I'm going to switch into Ferrothorn. Nah. I think I'm going to switch into Pelipper. And then I'm going to have... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Think your moves through. We're going to switch into Ferrothorn. And we're going to go ahead and just Flamethrower the Excadrill. So I see a Tailwind play coming up. Gardevoir does not want to be in here. But Ferrothorn can absolutely take an Iron Head from the Excadrill. We got the Tailwind up. Because it is Scarf Gardevoir. And I do have Mystical Fire. But with the Tailwind... Excadrill. Oh, he's going for the Rock Slide. That's interesting. Let's hope it doesn't get the flinch. There we go. Alright, so I think we should be able to hit that pretty hard, and it does get the knockout. That's good. So that was the biggest threat there to Gardevoir. As he has Toxtricity in the background, that could be an issue, but you know, we can still hit it with a Psychic, and we're Scarfed, so I'm not too worried about that. But Ferrothorn here, Ferrothorn can tank a lot of things, and Arcanine can, depending on what he sets in. He sends in the Dragapult. Okay. That Dragapult's going to be faster. Well, I mean, he's got the Tailwind up, so that's fine. That doesn't bother me. I think I'm going to go ahead and Gyro Ball the Whimsicott. And if he goes for the Phantom Force, I'm not too happy, but I'm going to go ahead and do go for the Will-O-Wisp on the Dragapult. Now, the Dragapult could be special. Doesn't necessarily have to be physical Dragapult. But Arcanine's ability to spread burns is just going to be so important. I'm assuming I would be astounded to see Whimsicott Dynamax here. Yeah. That makes way too much sense. So, either way, we're not getting Phantom Forced, which means, hopefully, I don't think Dragapult has a way to hit Arcanine super effectively. Okay, it can get Surf. It can get Surf. That's okay. That's okay. I went Gyro Ball. We're good. We're good. Taunted the wrong Mon there. Just going for Wormwind, and we're gonna go down. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. But what we can do now is we can send in Gardevoir. And Gardevoir is no longer threatened by, that's going to probably, yeah, there we go. It does a good bit. Doesn't take it down to its sash, that's fine. Oh, he's got Rocky Helmet. That's interesting. Alright, so again, I don't know. He went for the Wormwind on Arcanine, but here's the deal. Unless that's Scarf, Dragapult, which I would be very surprised to see. That's a good one to take. I'll take that. So we're taunted. We can't use Leech Seed. That's okay. So we can go ahead and just Gyro Ball the Whimsicott again. Actually, you know what? Let me Gyro Ball. It doesn't matter. And we're going to just go ahead and Moonblast the Dragapult. We outspeed and we Oko. Unless it's Scarf Dragapult. Timid Scarf Gardevoir can outspeed Dragapult and should pick up the Oko with a Moonblast. Ooh. What's that going to do? What does that do? Does that just raise Whimsicott's defense? Okay. Oh, that is Scarf. Oh, man. That is Scarf. Damn. Oh, it's the Tailwind. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Ah. Okay. That's alright. Whimsicott's gone. It doesn't matter. Oh, my God. I can't believe I fucking did that. It's the Tailwind. Oh, man. Alright. It's fine. Look, we're still 2v2. Who cares? I'm still somehow not losing. Alright, so the Pelipper comes in here. He does have the Toxtricity. Alright, that's fine. Pelipper doesn't want to have anything to do with that. But here's the deal. Toxtricity cannot touch Ferrothorn. Also, I don't really have a way of touching Toxtricity. So that's a bit of a problem. We're going to go ahead and we're still taunted. Now the question becomes, who the fuck do I Dynamax? I think I want to Dynamax. Honestly, we Dynamax Ferrothorn. We can max Steel Spike into Dragapult. And Pelipper, right here. Pelipper here just wants to protect. Pelipper just wants to protect, for sure. Yeah, we're going to stall out the Tailwind. Because Ferrothorn's going to have to be the one that wins this for us. And I don't see that really happening at this point. But we're going to try. We're going to set up the max Steel Spike. We're going to get the defense boost. We do have Ferrothorn in the rain. So, like, who thought that would ever happen? So Pelipper protects. Got the max Phantasm on Ferrothorn. That actually does more than I would like it to. The defense goes down. That's okay. We're gonna. Yeah, we don't care about that. Don't care about that. Yeah, we eat that up. Not too worried there. That was a crit too. Okay. Now what's he got? What's he got? Throat spray. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. That's really bad. Yeah, that ain't gonna do shit. But I want that for the defense increase. Alright, so, the question is... And I should know this because I should be paying attention and not relying on the game to tell me. But does the Tailwind peter out? That is what I needed. Okay. Now, I still don't know speed tiers as far as Toxtricity and Pelipper are concerned. But I cannot protect with Pelipper here. I absolutely cannot do that. So what we need to do here is we need to max Steel Spike. And I think we need to hit Dragapult. And what we need to do here also is Pelipper. Actually, no. We need to. What we really need to do is we need to double into the Toxtricity. Actually, Toxtricity can't touch me. So we actually really need to get the Dragapult out of here. Toxtricity is only a threat to Pelipper. And Pelipper isn't what I need to win here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do Hurricane and Max Steel Spike on the Dragapult. Got the Dragon Darts. I can eat that up, I think. That shouldn't be too problematic. The question is, can we outspeed the Toxtricity? We can't. Pelipper goes down. So that's a big problem. Alright. That was a crit on the Ferrothorn, too. Alright, well, that's okay. I'm not too upset, honestly. So we didn't play that very well, but that's alright. Probably would have been better off not demaxing, but I only really did it for the defense increases. So at this point, I'm just going to max guard. Gonna max guard. We're going to stall out the D-max. Because we don't really need to be D-maxed anymore. We'll see what they do. Probably nothing crazy. Dragon Darts, yeah. I'm gonna guess he's probably banded. Oh, the Gardevoir play was so bad. See, the good thing is, when you suck, at least knowing why you sucked, that's a good thing to know. Because, here's the deal. I know to pay attention to Tailwind. And that's the thing. If Tailwind hadn't been up, then Gardevoir would have outsped and OHKO'd Dragapult. Because that's what Scarf Gardevoir is there to do. So that's fine. But the Tailwind was up, and that was something I didn't think about. So if I would have gone into Pelipper first, we could have done something. Doesn't necessarily matter what it is, but the idea would be to make the Tailwind stall out. Then, Gardevoir can come in there and just clean up, easily dispatch the Dragapult. Now, the Toxtricity is a little problematic, but OHKOing the Dragapult, again, Ferrothorn can handle Toxtricity, because it could just Leech Seed it and then Power Whip it until it dies. But do I want to check the opposing trainer's battle team? You know what? Yeah. Can we see? Can we see what they were running? We had Sylveon. Okay. That's kind of what I expect. Yeah. Okay. We had... I want to see what this was. This was... Yeah, the standard. This one. What was this? What was this holding? It was Scarfed. Okay, so even then, the Tailwind didn't matter. That's good to know. The Dragapult was in fact Scarfed. That's really cool. I'm imagining you're probably going to see Scarf Dragapult a little bit more, just because Scarf Gardevoir is the answer to it, otherwise. Because Scarf Gardevoir just outspeeds it. Standard Whimsicott, I'm sure. Yeah, seems... Well, maybe not totally standard. I'm not totally sure. But, well, it had Cotton Guard and Leech Seed and Taunt and Tailwind, so it's decently standard, maybe a little bit. Toxtricity. So what does Toxtricity do? It's just a special attack, fast special attacker. Alright. And its speed is 127, so that's good to know. That's good to know. And it has Snarl, Boom Burst, Overdrive, and Sludge Bomb, and it's got the Throat Spray. That's a pretty interesting team. And the Gyarados, what do we got? Choice Band, Intimidate, Speed. Jolly Gyarados. Alright. So that's good to know. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and not continue battling. So we did 2. We got a half-hour episode. That's kind of what I was looking for. So we'll do 1 more episode with this team, and then I'll switch to a different team. So we'll see how it goes. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And make sure you're subscribed for more Battle Spot, I guess. Sword and Shield Battle Spot. Or Battle Stadium, whatever. Next time, like I said, I'll use this team again. We'll do a couple more, and then after that, we'll switch to a different team, and we'll see how it goes. This is just for filler, honestly, but I'm having fun with it. I do want to do more competitive battles and just get a sense of, you know, a better idea of how to play. And you can only get better by making mistakes and knowing why you made those mistakes and not making those mistakes again. So we've done a lot of that today. So I hope you're excited for the next episode. I know I am. I will see you then. Goodbye.